welcome in.
What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Right. What's Gucci? What's Gucci?
My name is David Okao. Welcome to this podcast, and I'm here with my guy, a professional video director, cinematographer, fashion designer, social architect, Ben Iwara.
Guy, when did those names come?
Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. We've been planning this for a while. We did a little thing on Instagram, and the response was mad. I mean, I sent some screenshots to you, people saying how our conversation really blessed them. And the truth of the matter is that we talk about things people don't usually put on Instagram, right? Yeah. We are trying to talk about the real struggles that people actually go through, but nobody wants to actually talk about. And we've seen it increasingly in our time that our brothers prefer to have a level of security and safety in themselves before they say, I do.
I mean, it's a generally acceptable societal norm now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, pretty much everybody wants that because in this day and age, I think there's so much pressure in terms of like how you're supposed to be, even before taking the next step. And that next step is, let's say marriage, right? Yeah. You're supposed to take care of a woman. Bro, literally, see, I'll tell you, right? You know, I just proposed.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way, for that. I mean, that was a big step.
Thank you. I just proposed. And I'll tell you, majority of the comments I got was, bro, you try now, man, you be.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Bro, what
what did you mean that you were not your man before?
Ask me. Now, man, you be. And you know, when I did not really ask anybody, but my aunt, when she said that, she said, "Now man you be," I was like, "Auntie, what does this 'now man you be' mean? Have I not always been a man?" Yeah. And then she told me that it's not easy what you just decided to do. Yeah. You're taking a woman, you're going to be taking care of her, you're going to be feeding her,
probably her family,
you're going to be
and anything leader that comes out of her.
Now you get. Yeah. So so I don't really blame guys when they say they want to be at a particular point before they think.
But the thing is, it's not realistic. Okay, let's start from here. The number one myth we want to debunk today is, what is the perfect time to marry? In my parents' time, it was from within 35 to 40. I married at the age of 24, which was insane. I proposed to my wife at the age of 23. I was to get married that same year just because of some little logistics. We're not in Africa, so we had to do a lot of planning. You know, and that took about a year. So I'd have gotten married at 23. To my mom, it was insane. She had never seen, heard of anybody that got married at that age. She was like, where are you running to? Is your wife pregnant? I said, listen, mommy, nobody's pregnant. Do you understand? But, you know, what's the perfect time? Yeah. And is there a perfect time in your conclusion?
Let me say there is a perfect time. Okay. And that perfect time is when you know, right? But now, a lot of people might confuse the perfect time to whenever you feel ready. But the perfect time in the sense is not when things are actually perfect. Yeah. It's more of when you need to. Because I think because bro, tell me, I mean, I can easily decide and say, oh man, I'm not ready. I keep on saying it, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Now, literally, the universe is just following whatever I'm speaking out. Yeah. And I could get to the age of 40, 45, and I'm still saying I'm not ready.
But the benchmark for that so-called I'm not ready is usually, for man, is simple. For men is usually simple, is money. It's money. Well, but the thing is, money is not a foundation for a healthy relationship. If not, people like billionaires would not be breaking up and divorces happening and all of that. So I think our metric is already wrong.
Okay. So the thing is, there is someone for everybody. All right. We just need to find that person. It really doesn't matter how we are, if we are extremely rich or we are broke or whatever it is. When we find that right person, everything aligns. It doesn't feel out of place. You know, you will have all conviction, you will have all reasons to believe that you are ready for marriage. I mean, literally, if you find yourself in a relationship with someone who is considerate, like literally you guys are on the same vibe, like everything checks out for you. she's understanding, your partner is understanding, male or female understanding to you, like whatever you guys plan, you guys align.
One of my
It's
mentors
not-
said something to me. He said, "Don't marry a woman you can live with." I was blown away. I mean, what do you mean? He says, "Don't marry a woman you can live with. Say, marry a woman you can't live without." That means she fits so neatly into your vision, into your values, into your structure. I'm just trying to debunk what you meant by your vibe is the same. I mean, it sounds like a simple thing, like your vibe is the same, but
I mean, it still factors into the kind of partner you want.
Yeah.
You guys, you still need to align in a certain sort of way.
yeah.
When I said
And that takes time, honestly.
it takes
They
time.
say a wedding happens in one day, marriage takes a lifetime.
Yeah, it takes time because it requires understanding, and that understanding
Yeah.
needs a lot of shedding, needs a lot of rebuilding, and
Compromise.
But then again, when I say vibes, everybody, we all have. It doesn't matter if there is someone for you, right? But then again, everybody, we still get our spec, and we have an ideology of who we would love to. So majority of the time, in fact, most times, you don't even get that perfect.
The perfect person doesn't exist, actually.
It doesn't exist.
Actually. They say the only perfect relationship is the one you are not in.
I swear, because it is sweet from outside.
actually.
So, I mean, you will have to take the specs and the vibes that, I mean, align to a certain point.
Yeah.
And then you now ask yourself, can I deal with at least this particular set of traits, characters, personality? Can I deal with this one? Am I okay with this? You get, and then you now proceed. Because to be honest, you won't find the perfect person. You won't find the perfect person.
Even myself, man. Like, sometimes I wonder how my wife deals with me, because I know myself. People are delaying marriage.
Yeah.
You see, in as much as some people have found the perfect person, like you are saying, there are people who've been together for 12 years, and you are wondering, like, why are you guys not just married? So the people are delaying. I'm talking about not the marriage, the wedding. Let's talk about the wedding, because there's a difference between marriage and the wedding. Because until the wedding happens, you are never really married. The fact that you stay together, you've been together for 12 years, doesn't mean that you are married. So the wedding itself, the paying of the bride price, the commitment, the exchange of vows, the delay of that is always on the men's side, because women are always ready. And it feels like men are usually the ones delaying. Yes, women have cold feet, but men delay because they are the ones that have to pop the question. You see, and I think the goals we have are unrealistic. For example, I didn't put a goal on myself to have a house before I got married. All I wanted to have was a job. I didn't put a figure on top of my. In fact, let me give you a story. When I went to get married to my wife in Uganda, we had agreed everything with the father, because I was not supposed to do a wedding. I was not supposed to have a party so close, nothing. Because my wife is from Uganda. So we're supposed to just go to her place, because the wedding is done in the woman's side. And the parents and the context of the family was like, just come, pay the bride price. Instead of going to buy cows and all of that, let's agree on a fee. You pay it, we write a letter. That's how they do it in their culture. We write a letter and we hand our daughter over to you. So I was like, I'm just flying my father from Nigeria to Uganda. We get things done, and that's it. Take pictures. We had agreed on a fee. We got there, and the guys that came from the village were not like, that fee that we agree with him, me and her father, is not enough. Don't forget, I had traveled from Europe to Africa, all the way back. I've crossed the equator with my father to get there. Now you are telling me that we should renegotiate.
Wow,
So you can't. It's just to say you can never ever be prepared. So all I wanted was a job. We had agreed a certain amount. When I got there, they said no, it's now almost double the price that we should pay. My father said we didn't come with that amount of money. Then the guy said, okay, we can take my wife, but we should be owing them. My father said, we don't do that kind of stuff where we are from. So you don't really need to be extremely prepared, because anything can happen. But I think having just a job and some kind of source of income and some handwork that you do is realistic enough a goal, as opposed to thinking, oh, I must have a house, I must have a car. When I got married, okay, I had a car at that time, actually. But
I think that's very true, man.
Yeah.
all you really know, like, and besides, you need to have a sort of confidence in yourself, because
Yes.
you cannot go into, like my auntie told me, man, you're taking responsibility for someone's child. You're not just living by yourself. You must know that you'll be able to achieve, you'll be able to
But
strive to
people
do
already
better.
do that. There are people, I'm talking about people who are together for like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. They're already doing that. They're already eating, they are living, they are together, but they are just delaying. Bro, we have many friends that even you were together with your babe how long before you pop the question? Like you pop the question like last week or when, So it's like you guys were together for, I was with my wife for 7 years before I pop the question. So we're not even talking about, you're already taking care of her. You guys are already taking care of yourselves, and God is taking care of you guys. But there's just a unrealistic delay, in popping the question.
I think it's a mental.
It's a
You have to
mental
be
block side
mentally
of it.
ready, bro. Because see, it doesn't matter if you have a job,
Yeah.
in fact, you have a house, you have whatever it is, bro. It's a mental thing, because when my woman asked me, she was like, okay, no, we have conversations a lot of times, and she's like, oh, a guy has to be ready. Women, we really can't do anything. It's until the guy is ready. And man, a lot of times I'm thinking, why is this so unfair? Because to be honest, I've always say make it go both ways, because
Yes, of course.
but then again, that's not
Yes.
scripturally, it's not, that's not it. But then again,
Yes.
a lot of times I'll be wishing that, women, if we propose now, make it be say us, we go
I don't
no
think I
way.
will accept such a proposal. That would be so cringe if my wife proposed to me. I
But
don't think I can.
it happens in the Western
How
world.
will I now? I don't think it's possible.
But do you know that there could be a time in the future where it happens, where
Not
it
to
is
me, I'm
normalized?
already
No, it
married.
already happened, but
Yes.
where it is normalized, where a woman would propose.
I don't hope to be alive in that day and age, because I think we grew up around the masculine thing. The man is the head. God is the glory of the man, and the man is the glory of the woman. So says scripture. So I believe in that, order, So the thing is, we talked about how people are delaying because they want to build some kind of wealth. And when it comes to wealth, it's not just money, it's some kind of security, some kind of investment, some kind of confidence, like you said. That's the second part of this podcast now, is that women help build that. There's a quote: behind every self-made man is a woman who stayed when nothing looked promising. So even when you are in your phase of coming up, and bro, I remember you before you had this dread. I mean, that picture of you, if you have a photo of you before this dread, I think we'll put it up on the like when you see that young man.
Yeah.
But guy, when my wife met me, nothing.
I'm telling you.
Nothing. There was nothing. My chest was flat, I was lanky. I was broke. I mean, there are stories I can tell you. I remember when we were talking yesterday, you share some of your real stories as well. When I met my wife, bro, there was a time I didn't have a house for 6 months. Bro, I slept on the street. I wore one shoe throughout the whole winter. Not as if I wore one shoe. I only had one shoe, and that was given to me by my best friend, Daniel Litode.
Fam, there was my guy yabbed me. There's this particular Adidas sneakers I had.
Yeah.
I literally just hustled to buy that one. And when he yabbed me one day, say, man, I don't wear them. See, they wear them for Adidas headquarters. Guy, guy, touch me.
But it's crazy that even in that time,
Yeah,
she's still there.
true that.
I told my wife yesterday that if I wasn't married yet, I would have been in very big trouble. Because I don't know who really, who really, God, I don't like if you just,
Bro, that is why, see, a lot of people, I would say that they do not know what they want. And that is very bad, because a lot of times, people just put up with others just because for sometimes aesthetic sake, or just for societal pressure.
yeah.
Because, bro, tell me why you wouldn't know what you want in a partner. At least just have a vision, envision it, because I think that's one factor that really determines everything. Bro, if you see someone you like,
Yeah.
it's like you have a picture of that person, you know that I would want to build this kind of future with this person. This is the sort of things I would love this
Yeah.
person to be, you know, and to do, you know, it's very easy for you to just pop that question and be like, oh, I'm ready to settle down.
But the problem is multiple choice. When you've tasted ogbono, egusi, Cynthia, Amanda, it's for me, for example, my wife, after I left high school, my wife was my only girlfriend since I left high school. So I don't know what Cynthia is like, what Amaka and all these other girls are like. So it was easier for me because I knew my girl. I didn't want to go and now start meeting a new girl and say, hi, my name is David. What's your favorite color? Like I didn't have the time. My vision did not allow it, you know, and that's why people who cheat actually wonder why. Because if you are occupied with your vision,
You don't have
there is
time
no
for that.
time. Just imagine we've been here trying to set up. We're going to finish this in 2 hours from here. You have a shoot. You are going to get back home by 6 o'clock. Where's the time to spend 1 hour on the phone?
Bro, like,
You know, so I always knew that and I told my wife this. This crazy. This is probably going to explode this video. I said to my wife, I didn't marry because you are the most beautiful girl in the world. There are many girls more
they
beautiful
go enter
than you.
you.
Actually, no, but I told my many girls taller than you, many girls shorter than you, many girls with a better skin tone. And the reverse is true. There are many guys that are more handsome than me, but there are not a lot of them. But there are many guys more handsome than me, with way more money than I can ever give my wife. So the reverse is true. But I said to her that I married you because you have the ability to become. I looked at my wife and I saw that she could become anything that I needed her to be at any point, you know, and that was it, the turning point for me, you know.
And yeah, it's pretty much like what I've been trying to say, bro. You have this vision in your head, like, and as a man, like, vision controls your life, bro. First things first, get your vision right, and it's very easy
Vision
for you
controls your
to.
life.
It's very easy for you to attach people. It's very easy for you to attach things. Because a vision control life tells you what you need, what you don't need, straightforward. So
Kind of woman you need.
with that vision, you know the kind of person you're going for, the kind of person you need in your life. Straightforward, and you wouldn't, like, bro, like, there wouldn't be any hesitation to, like, the sort of moves you're making because you're vision oriented and you know what you want.
But also, like we're trying to say in this chapter of the podcast, there's a God factor, which is an indication that the scripture says that a threefold cord is not easily broken. There is your perspective, my perspective, but when we have God's perspective in the middle of everything, we find somewhere we can both meet. You know, because when it's just two perspectives, it's like, I'm wrong, you are right. It's very difficult for women to accept that they are wrong. But once there is the third chord in the middle, in my own relationship, I noticed that it helped us resolve all of that.
Bro, I just finished the class, House on the Rock, right? It's understanding spiritual authority. So one thing I really
Is it like a
It's like
pre-marriage?
a no, not pre-marriage. It's a foundational. Okay, there are two foundational classes. There is the FTR, which is Finding the Rock, and then there is USP, Understanding Spiritual Authority. So one thing I got from that class is authority. It doesn't matter where you are, where you go. There is always an authority. God is the supreme authority. There, and an area or a thing without an authority fails.
For sure. 100%.
Fails.
Even hell has an authority.
Yeah, it fails. So if you give that authority of a relationship to God, you have the God perspective watching over your relationship. Because of course, a lot of times you will feel that you're correct. She will feel she's correct. You know, but at the moments where there is no understanding, you realize that you have to go back.
But you guys, you and your babe, do you guys have like people you like when you have disputes, or do you just do it in-house or stuff like
I'll
that?
never lie. Like when we started, and I'll pretty much blame this on the way I grew up. So I was quite a solo kid, you get. So I mean that idea of opening up, you know, being accountable to someone or something, it used to be hard. But my woman Mela, she is a person who is very insistent on a lot of things, and
Mela cannot be easy to deal with.
so a lot of things we had to we had to dissect, like, because she kept on bringing it up. We had a lot of issues because as a guy, I don't know if about you, but a lot of times you're like, I'm going to hold this thing by myself, and it's bro, you really can't hold things inside you because it shows on the outside.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, so a lot of times I'm pressured, like, so if I cannot reach you, who do I talk to? I have to find an accountability partner. We have to find someone who we talk to, at least talk about these things. And it's very, very important.
Yeah.
So I had to find someone, my auntie, I had to find someone like, no problem. Any issue with the go report me, give her. Yeah,
Yes.
she called her own person as well. Anytime there's an issue, go ahead, talk, air it out, and we'll figure out the way.
Very important.
Yeah.
There's also that element because we are believers and we must understand that to us the rules are different. Divorce is not an option. Many things that people accept, we frown. Myself and my wife almost got separated many times. In fact, we broke up.
Bro, see, there is no relationship that fights are not normal. It's very, very, like, because despite the fact that you two are partners, there's still that difference in each of us. We are not entirely perfect.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, the aim is to be perfect for each other. We are not perfect, but the aim is to always be perfect for each other. So there is always that difference that brings up fights. When we're having conversations that leads to arguments or fights, it's because of the different types of understanding. We are looking at the argument from different perspectives. The perspective of where I'm coming from, the sort of argument I'm trying to talk about, and you not understanding from that perspective I'm coming from. You're coming from a different angle, so it brings up
trying to superimpose your own impressions and your own presuppositions.
It brings up these arguments where but then again, you still have to like come to an understanding at the end of the day.
But that's where compromise comes in because there are some things that will not change. For example,
that's love for
I'm a very passionate person. Whatever I decide to do now, I like, just like your name, I go into it 100, and sometimes myself and my wife can be in one city and I'm like, I need to be in another city. And she knows that she has to.
Well, you try, but you don't travel.
She has to move with me. I'm a very intense person. Whatever I decide to do. So there are certain factors of you or you guys that will never change. There are some things you will have to learn compromise for, and just know that, listen, when it comes to this, my husband, there's a no-go area.
Bro, that's why there has to be understanding.
Yeah.
Find your person.
Yeah.
Find your person. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I mean, you must always, I think a lot of times we do not test our relationships. We do not test it enough. And it's not just because you're testing because you want issues.
Yeah.
You're testing because you want to know if this is good for your future.
Yeah.
You get. So, I mean, situations like this where you're passionate about stuff and you're very spontaneous about movements. I mean, I'm pretty much sure that you guys have had, even if it's not like international, but you've had moments where you're like, come on now, let's move. She or he move. They will see signs.
Yeah.
You get. So those signs are always there. You have to be conscious enough to like see that, this is this person, or make I not go enter future with this person, and then he's behaving a different way, and then I go,
There was a time myself and my wife had got into a fight. I think one of the biggest fights we got into. Actually, it was the first time I actually got upset about it was the first time. Normally, you just do small things and, apologize. But this time I was really upset, and it was a defining moment. Myself and my wife didn't see for like 8 months. It was incredible. I'm telling you. It was incredible.
During that 8 months, you guys talk?
No. Like for a good part of that time, maybe 5-6 months, we were not. It was, at that point, my marriage was done. I'm sure. 100% it was done.
What?
It took, that's why what we are saying is very important, because we are being real here. It took my spiritual mother, that's Pastor Sarah Ishaku, Pastor Chingchong's wife. It was a big, serious issue. In fact, I thought my marriage was done. I even thought it was done, like it was a big issue. It was not like something trivial. It was big.
But bro, wait, let me ask you something.
Yes.
How? Bro, see, there's the thing about love.
Yeah.
Love is such a strong feeling. You get that even if, I mean, this is literally somebody you share your life with, like, and I believe like love is like really impure.
So if you say if you stay away from Ella for 6 months,
Bro, that's foul. Talk less of like not having a conversation or not, bro.
It is possible, trust me. It is possible. It's just is when you are looking at the how far you've come. But what really breaks marriages is not how far you've come. It's not the last 10 years. You are thinking, what about the next 50 years? Is that burden like, if this thing happens, continues,
let me tell you.
can I take it for another 50 years? And that's the issue.
Bro,
Yeah.
a lot of people, when it comes to divorce,
Yeah.
people that divorce, majority of them, a good number would say, my partner is not growing with me. My partner is not growing up to meet this kind of person I want to be. And it's a very, very futuristic outlook on where you want to be in the future. So what really causes this change in view? Because even Mel and I think we've had that
phase.
Yeah, we've had that phase where it felt like maybe like one person is in motion and then the other person is not in motion. So it brings that.
That's where the responsibility of carrying your partner along is, because
Good. So that's what I'm talking about. You just said something about having to like thinking about the future.
yes.
So how do you go about that if you cannot be patient? You cannot.
Okay, let me say it this way. I'll say it as plainly as I can without actually saying it. There's a false ideology that things change after marriage. Like, things change after the wedding. Like, after the wedding, the expectations people have that, okay, when I become a wife now, I will now begin to do these things.
Yeah.
Or when I become a husband, then I will begin to fulfill certain responsibilities. Let me tell you the truth. Nothing changes after the day. Me and me, they tell you now. Nothing changes after the day you wed. Before you wed, after the day you wed, it's just going to be like 24 hours past. You ate rice and cake, and everything remains the same.
Yeah.
So whatever understanding, expectations are not realized, communicated before marriage, when you are done with that wedding, don't expect that a new spouse will appear. Some girls say, oh, I'm not a slave. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. That I'm not anybody's wife. Yeah. Put the ring on it first. It's a lie.
Very big lie.
She gets married. It's not in her, trust me. So it was something big. Just know it's something bigger than your mind can comprehend. And it took that accountability partner, like you said. So somebody might be watching and thinking, like, I don't need that. We can talk within ourselves. There will come a time where your partner is talking, all you are hearing is Tom and Jerry. You are hearing noise. We're going to have a quick fire session with me and Ben. 8 questions each. Who should go first? I will ask him first. And then he will ask me the last 8. And then we call this podcast a close. If you, at this point, are still watching and you enjoy this podcast, please do the best to subscribe, like, and share, because we're going to hook up more whenever myself and 100 meet. So let's go. Quick fire questions. If you could start from 0 again, would you marry your wife again?
If I could start from 0
again, I mean,
I'm not married yet.
You are basically married. You could go all the way back from when you had nothing and you were to choose a different spouse. Would you still choose Mela?
I would. I would over and over again, because, like I said, it's not.
Oh, Mela. Oh, yeah.
So it's not a thing of if you would have chosen better.
Yes.
Bro,
it's a choice.
It's a thing of like finding the person who fit, like, literally is for you. You get. So it's not even so the only reason you're even taking me back is probably maybe because you're deleting my idea of Mela. Yeah, but
it's not possible, because there's no you without that memory of Mela.
Having me go back to the past with that standard. No worry, I'm still picking.
Number 2, money or peace of mind? Which is more important in marriage? Be honest.
Money or peace of mind? Well, this one go far.
Just answer first, then you can say a little bit about it.
Money with peace of mind. Or let me say peace of mind with money. Because bro,
Bro, without money, there ain't no peace of
guy.
mind. For long. For long. I think women can endure, but every person has a limit.
Who say women can endure?
I loved you better when you were poor.
What about that?
I said,
That's the perfect example. I mean, To Kill a Monkey was the perfect example.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was broke. They were both happy.
And one thing I love about that movie is how realistic it was. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Kemi Adetiba, she brought up scenarios that realistically we can relate to. So
Yeah.
it's like if we had the hustler story,
Yes.
you know, he grass to grace and how he switched up, his character and everything changed.
Yeah.
You know, a very, very perfect example. So money, peace of mind.
The shit for me.
Money, peace of mind, but they are hand in hand, man.
Actually. Number 3. What's your love language?
My love language. To be honest, man, it's I did for different ones, but physical touch, gifting.
All guys is physical touch. It's not gifted. It's all guys physical touch.
But gifting is sweet, okay? They don't gift you something if you say you just do.
Actually.
It's sweet,
Number 4. What's the best relationship advice you have ever received?
Probably from my uncle, and only like just recently he told me that I should go for what I want, and what I want should want me back. You know, it's a two-way street. You get, it's not just something where you just dive into. But I mean, if you're going for someone,
Yeah.
that person should want you, and if you're certain that this person wants you, go for it.
Yeah. This is also be quick fire, but the questions are too deep that we can't actually do that. Number 5, we're almost there.
Yeah.
What's one struggle you didn't see coming? Like it happened, it rocked your relationship. You didn't see it coming.
It's the thing I still battle with.
Yeah.
And that's in like being too irrational when I'm vexed. You get,
Yes.
it's a thing I think I have to work on. So
Actually, emotional intelligence.
I'm telling you,
Actually, all men.
but I've gotten way better. I'm not gonna lie.
That's an
Way
improvement. Number 6, how long minimum and maximum should people date before they get married?
Unlike me that I've dated for years. I think ideally,
Yeah.
if you both are quite expressive, I think a year, 2 years, it's
It's a
ideal.
minimum.
Because you guys need to experience things. I will never lie.
Actually.
You need to experience the best. You have to experience the worst. And you really have to like come to a finalization that, oh man, I'm really ready. Because
Yeah.
imagine you do not experience what your partner is like in certain situations, and then you happen to see, like, I see people who say, oh man, we just met a month, and then I realized that we were meant for each other. A lot of times it's just luck that you guys are like aligning. I'm telling you, a lot of
Yeah.
times it's luck. You just happen to like just find someone that you guys just aligned.
Yeah.
But bro, imagine
really
hopping into something that
So
have no idea
minimum,
about.
you are saying 1 year.
Maximum
A lot
2
can
years.
happen in 1 year.
lot
Maximum.
Maximum 2 years. And
2
that
years.
1 year, you guys have
Yeah,
to
you
be
know how many
exposed
years you
to
do.
each other.
But
For me,
actually,
why I say 2 years, because I'm not as expressive as I should be, so I do not put myself
Out so easily, being vulnerable.
Yeah, so
actually.
thank you. So that was one
Number 7, what's the pettiest reason you almost ended your relationship? Something happened and like, listen, I'm done. Pettiest reason. That is givable. If it's not givable, if it's going to end your marriage, you don't share it. yeah.
Bro, I don't.
Okay. Number 8,
had to be deep.
who should apologize first?
Who should apologize first?
Don't say who is wrong, because you will be wrong. A man always apologizes first, in my estimation. But who do you think should apologize first?
Bro, it's a person that did the wrong 1st. And a lot of times when someone
Do you really believe what you are saying?
I believe what I said. A lot of times when the person who did the wrong,
Yeah.
right, when that action is triggered,
Yes.
the assuming you're not like that emotionally intelligent, that's the receiving partner.
Yes.
You tend to like do wrong as well.
Yes.
You get. But in a situation where you're very emotionally intelligent, you handle the situation properly. If I did wrong, no be me go. I have to apologize. You know, you do you.
But we are dealing
because
with
I
a
did
very
wrong.
specific gender here, bro. Like, you are acting like you've not been with your wife for. Like, they find a way of making it your problem. Like, they say, I ended up saying this because you said this. I did this. I might not be justified, but if you had not done this, that's the point. They can even take it back to if you didn't even wake up this morning, I would never have said that. You know, so I get you. So let's do let's
it's
see.
your turn,
7
right?
minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes. You have questions there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. What's the best gift your wife ever gave you?
PlayStation. My bought me on PlayStation
she
one
got you
time. Yes, because I'm a huge gamer. People don't know that about me. I'm going to start streaming this year. Actually, I'm going to start streaming all my
Looking
games.
forward to it, man.
Yeah.
But I think, did we ever play?
Yes, I beat you all the time, bro. Yeah.
But not bad now.
Okay, let's see.
All right. Describe your relationship in one hashtag.
Impossible, man. Like, for us to still be married is the hand of God. It's impossible. Impossible.
And I really like that because
Impossible.
a lot of times, I think when it comes to relationship, a lot of things can literally end what you have.
Yes.
And people need to understand in perspective that the relationship is never really perfect.
Yes, it's not.
A lot of things will hit
Actually.
that union.
Yes.
Things will hit that union.
Even you yourself go hit her.
Actually.
All right.
6 minutes. Yeah.
What's one thing you admire about your wife that you rarely say out loud?
She knows how to read people, the room, situations, circumstances. My wife knows when to talk. My wife has never done anything and I'm like, you shouldn't have done that. She almost has the perfect response to everyone and everything and any situation. And it's incredible. Sometimes I do stuff and she looks at me like, why did you say that? You know, but she's the perfect person.
All right. So if you could take her anywhere in the world right now,
Spain.
where would it?
Spain. My wife is a freak for Spain. I don't know why, but she learns Spanish and she's learning Spanish. She knows French, English, but she loves Spain. It will be Spain.
Bro, how many languages do you know how to speak? Just out of the...
I don't know. Let's say English, Turkish, Pidgin, my local diet a little bit, a bit of Yoruba, not a lot, a bit of many things, but like let's say 3 proficiently.
Well, you go for
3 proficiently. Turkish proficiently, please. If you have job for me, please. Yeah.
So who's better at saving money in your marriage?
My wife. I don't know how to save.
I think
Yesterday
that's a man thing, bro.
I spent at least $1 million yesterday. Yeah, I'm being serious. Like, if my wife is not there, I'm in trouble.
And I mean, this one is just out of it, right? But I think in building a home, right?
Yeah.
Bro, if
Balance.
like see that balance between you and your partner, and in fact, I think handling the financial aspect to your wife is sometimes it's actually key.
I don't like being set.
But I think it is a thing for like for guys. I mean, people are different. There are a lot of guys that are like very very diligent with finances and all that. So I
But those
think it's
guys are
better.
usually very stingy. Like guys that are big, that are too proficient, they are usually
telling you.
very stingy. I can't say no to my wife. Anything she says she needs, I
All right. Let's move. Did you feel financially ready when you proposed?
No. Actually, when I came to Nigeria, when my parents forced us to do the wedding in Nigeria, I came with only 500K. I told my father I had only 500K. And my family, came through and all of that. I didn't feel financially ready. I had some money. I paid the bride price by myself with my chest, but I wasn't where I would have wanted to be, but I did it anyways. Do it scared, guys.
Do it scared.
You're scared. All right. Would you take a loan to fund your wedding?
only if my wife wanted it. And if I was 100% sure it would make her happy, I would do it. Forget this thing people say, oh, don't borrow money to do wedding. It sounds like nice advice, but if it's something important to your wife, bro, just do it, man.
As long as if you pay the loan back, nobody want to say.
If your wife is happy, you'll be able to pay the loan back.
Oh, bro, okay. No take financial risks. Financial wisdom. All right. So, would you let your wife manage all the family's finances? I literally just.
Yes, she's read accounting. She's much better at it than me.
Yeah, I won't lie. Women are really good in money.
Not all of them. You should meet all those ones that do nails. Claws, actually. So, guys, really, Ben, thank you for doing this with me, man. This was real.
Man.
Guys, if you love this, please subscribe and, let us know what part of this really blessed you. And you can DM me. I'm very accessible. And let me know how we can possibly help you. Maybe if you have issues in your marriages or your relationships and there's any things you want us to or want me to come in between. I'm also a pastor. I know I don't look like it, but, we can also help you in that regard. See you guys. 100.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100.